Yeah, here we go. So this is a matchup that we've been seeing a little bit more of lately. We got the pleasure of seeing this for, I believe it was a KSL finals a couple weeks ago, and it was one of the best of fives that I've seen in quite a while. So this series has something to live up to.
Oh yeah, yeah. Again, it's always a treat to see the best Protoss and Terran in Korea duke it out, get all over each other, and we won it now.
Yeah, that we do, and we better get on with it because that probe is getting sent out real early here for the Protoss in the bottom left-hand corner of the map. Playing for CranKy, this is herO.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Royal Blood, we have as opponent, we have the South Korean Terran player representing On-Side Gaming. It is Maru. Let's go, Poppy. Let's go.
Yeah, this is a bit of a specialty of herO's. He is going to be sending out this very early probe just to be annoying, but you know, Maru's had a bit of practice before with this as well, and we can see that he has got a few little tricks up his sleeve to make sure the barracks does go down in the right spot. It'll be delayed a tiny bit, but herO here just being annoying, basically. That's all this does.
Shout out to herO. Clearly, he has tuned into some of these old Sparkling Tuna Cup VODs, into the replays even, and yeah, he's a bit of a connoisseur of the curry.
Yeah, definitely a Stephen Curry fan here, but Maru, he's been destroyed by Stephen Curry enough times to have put the practice in.
There you go. Beautiful. You love to see it, Papi, as heroes, again, just being as annoying as possible across the map. Nothing too crazy afterwards, though, and yeah, eventually we'll finally be shoot away.
Yeah, he gets a good RNG. The SCP doesn't pop out on the right side there to close the wall off with the Devo there. So herO, good with his timings as well, is going to be getting on out of there. And Maru going to be opting for a double gas opener here.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of, or at least I've been seeing a lot of just Rax expands in TvP. I've just been watching a lot of Beyond, to be fair, but it's great. It's a little bit refreshing here to see something a little bit more aggressive coming out from Maru.
Yeah, so basically, I think most of the Protoss Terrans have gone back to Rax Expand as the main build here, but Maru, this is kind of something that he always did. I mean, I actually got it from him around a year ago before it became meta, because he was using it back then as well against Zest quite a lot. He does kind of just, he backs himself as the better player against everyone. So this is a bit of a I'm the better player build where you're just like, if I'm safe, if I can get into a later game without dying to anything weird early, I'm going to beat you. And that's kind of what he's banking on here. But we're going to be seeing a heavy Reaper Hellion opening. Very interesting. And he's going up against the Stargate. So this can get pretty dicey if herO opens with an Oracle.
Yeah, we'll see how many units herO has on the ground to defend and whether he can keep up here with the aggressive play of Maru, as we already have 3 Reapers on the horizon here, soon to be even more than that. We are going Phoenix first.
Hey, Phoenix first, that is going to help Maru out a little bit here. I mean, Maru has to delay his starport a bit for this, and it looks like, yeah, he's not going to be scattered. So here we go, 3 Reaper, 2 Hellion, going to be coming across the map, going to be looking to dive into these mineral lands and get as many probes as he can. But herO, he's actually quite well set up for this. He's going to be keeping 3 Adepts at home.
Yeah, the Adepts are back at home. 2 here at the natural, 1 in the main, looking maybe even, oh, he doesn't commit to the shade, does spot the units in time, and Shield Battery gets thrown down, but it's not ready for this.
Yeah, Maru going to be going after these right away. We do have a pickup on the Hellion, so that is going to prevent a little bit of damage from going through, but 2 Reapers and a Hellion going to be ducking on through into the mineral line here. We do have 1 more pickup with this Phoenix, so he should be able to deny most of the damage, but ooh, the Hellion's lining up those probes, actually getting some really nice connections here, and 6, 7 going down.
Yeah, that 1 Hellion is still alive, by the way, and he's looking for another volley. Can he get it off? It looks like he will just barely be lifted up in time. 7 probes do go down, and yeah, I guess we would say that was pretty well worth it here for Maru, and he's not done, by the way. He is following this up with a Widowmine drop.
Okay, this is insanity. This is just the textbook of Terran is you do not drop into Phoenix, but I think he knows herO so well that he knows herO just everything in his being, he can't help but go across the map. He knows that herO is going to send these Phoenix across the map as soon as the pressure is done, and he's so confident to send the mine drop across.
Yeah, exactly. That's where some of the metagaming comes into play with the familiarity between the players. And here we go. We do have that drop into the main base. How good is the reaction from herO as he's not pulling the boys?
Yeah.
Oh.
And this is why it can be really good to... Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, GG. I was going to say, this can be why it's so good to mind drop into Phoenix, just because why would the Protoss player be looking for it? Like, you just don't expect it.
GG, well played. 7 probe kills initially with the Reaper Hellion, and then we just clean it up towards the end with the double drop. Really, like, you need to fix your mantra. You're like, mate, you never mind drop against Phoenixes. No, that's how you win games. That's why you're not winning, Papi. Clearly, oh god.
The problem is, it's okay to do that kind of thing on Korea where it's so dumb it works, but on NA, they're expecting you to do something so dumb it works.
True, Papi, true.
They're used to it.
On NA, they're used to the apes, you know, that's the thing, right? They're used to just the nonsense that does ensue, so...
dumb is the default.
Aye. With that, GG, Maru taking a swift 1-0 lead in this series, but it's a best of 3. It is not over here, not yet. We have another game ahead of us.
Yeah, that we do, and Maru's got to be feeling pretty good after that one.
Oof. Oh, yeah. Yeah, a great way to start the series here for Maru, having a pretty confident lead overall, not really showing anything off either. It was, yeah, pretty straight up stuff. It's crazy.
Killed him. What can you do?
What, you can nothing, Papi. Can't do anything. Unwinnable.
As it's spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, trying to make that unwinnable winnable. It is for CranKy Gaming herO.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Gressfarm, we have his opponent. We have the South Korean Terran player currently leading the series 1-0, the best Terran in the world, representing Onside Gaming, Maru.
I mean, honestly, it's not even really Maru's fault. That probe at the beginning, it just fired him up. He had to do that. I mean, he had to put herO in his place.
You're on some copium. You're on some Terran copium, mate. Oh my god. he asked for it, mate. He asked, what do you want to do? What? Not mind drop him?
You have to.
What do you mean?
You got to let these Protosses know that they're just not as good as you. They're just substandard.
It's just unwinnable.
There's Terrans and there's Protosses, and you know who's got more skill.
Aye. Speaking of, Maru is going to be keeping that aggression up, by the way, as he does go for a 2 racks opener in his main.
Yeah, this is something that we've been seeing both he and Beyond playing around with a little bit. Bunny was doing it quite a lot about 3 or 4 months ago. I can't remember which tournament it was, but he was playing it a lot and having a lot of success with it.
Back when he was playing the game.
Yeah, something like that. He's still playing, he's just not having as good results.
Smooch, Papi, smooch. Mate, he's still playing Copium, Papi. He's barely played it anything.
He's playing GSL tomorrow.
Yeah, we're seeing him for like the first time in years, Papi.
First time in years.
Aye. Oh, but
as we just said, the little bit of metagaming is going to be continuing with herO. Just trying to poke and prod around with this probe, see if he can find anything, but he's going to be playing things a bit more straight up. He wants to be the defender here, and it looks like it might be a Twilight opener as well.
Yeah, it is looking to be the case here, as herO was denied entry into the main base, so he's not really certain what the opener was and what the follow-up is going to be, as well as Maru even repositions his racks here. Interesting.
Yeah, and actually it's going to be a robo first out of herO. So herO's got the helmet on today. He's going to be very careful here. And this is something that he has used to pretty great effect. As much as it is a build that is more defensive based, it helps you a lot with proxies, any double gas opener that goes into an all-in or anything like that. You can, if nothing shows up, just make a prism and send all your units across the map, which is a very herO thing to do.
Yeah, and to be fair, you're saying like, oh, he's put his helmet on. I mean, mate, after game 1, I mean,
Yeah.
What do you expect, Papi? What do you want from him? Oh, leave him alone.
Mate, his head's like an eggshell right now. He's like the Humpty Dumpty. He's got to be careful.
Oh. He jumped over the candlestick.
He sure did. You gotta make sure that you wear the proper safety equipment for candlestick jumping.
You really do, yeah.
Okay, a really interesting opener from herO. I guess he anticipates that. Oh, yeah, okay. I think he's anticipating that it's going to be this 2-1-1 follow-up or a 3-racks or something like that. Yeah. And I think we might actually be seeing a Colossus drop.
Yeah, here we go. We're going straight into a Bay as well. Upon seeing all those Reapers, he's fully aware of the opener that he is now up against, and I do think he's reading this quite well overall. We already have that. Sorry, we already have that Prism on the way as well, just so we can be aggressive, as you were saying, just so we can be like herO.
Yeah, definitely. But wow, Maru spots that Observer right away, and there we go. As that Prism does come out, I'm going to be keeping an eye on this. I think we are going to see a Colossus.
There we go. There we go. The Colossus is coming. It's on the way, Papi. It's on the way.
Yo, he's been watching Nina's stream. Let's go.
But I think Colossus drop. I do think Nina. That is, you're not wrong.
Yeah, it is kind of a trademark, but it is going to be herO breaking this out here, and this is pretty greedy if it's not a Mass Marine opener, but it is in fact a Mass Marine opener, so this is going to be really annoying for Maru to deal with, just because it's so hard to prevent damage without the backbone of a tank, a Viking, a Raven, Cyclone, anything like that.
Yeah, that's why we've seen these kind of fast Colossus builds work so well against both 3-racks and even 2-on-1s here. But we'll see how it comes to pass as the Colossus is zooming across the map. At the same time, we have a bit of a Widowmine drop headed towards the main base of herO. We saw what happened last time. Oh.
Yeah, Maru has read this beautifully. He's going to be, instead of going for a double medevac drop with Stim, transitioning into a mine drop, bringing the Reapers here as well, and massive damage with the mine drop. herO once again caught completely off guard, and Maru is so well prepared for this Colossus drop.
He really is. The Marines are in position here already. The Prism taking a lot of hits is going to be able to get the hell out of here, but after losing 15 probes, like, we need more than this.
Yeah, we need a lot more than this. The Raven now is sharking around, trying to find this Colossus. Yeah. If he can catch a Matrix on the Prism before the Colossus gets in, he can stop that from getting in to take out both, but pretty unlikely with the skills of herO for that to be happening. But, he got the Prism!
Oh, the Autotar brings down the Prism, brings down the Colossus as well, and that was the whole point of the opener!
Yeah, herO, he is forced all in now. He is just warping in off 3 gates, sending immortals across the map, and to be fair, this is pretty dangerous here. Maru's in a bit of a scary spot, especially with that immortal, as that does take down the tank, but it's just not enough. GG is called, and Maru with a dominant game, just reading so well and keeping one step ahead of herO.
GG, well played. As you were saying, you know, just going for the counterattack, being ready for the Colossus drop as well, and unfortunately, herO just wasn't as attentive. He actually had 3 Stalkers in position. I thought Maru saw the Stalkers, and I thought he pulled back for a second there. I didn't think he was going to commit to the drop, but no, he went anyway. herO didn't see it coming, and the retarding on the probes. Don't show this to Pez.
Never pull out. Never ever.
Never, but stay in. That's how you win games.
And just like that, Maru going to be going on to the grand final.
There we go. GG, well played. Maru is going to be our first finalist of the night, and he's going to be waiting for one of 2 players. I didn't get to mention it earlier, but Ragnarok was the last and final Zerg player in the tournament. He has been eliminated. No more Zergs remaining. Only Terrans and Protoss.
Get him out of here. No more Zergs.
No.
They've won enough.
No Zergs in tournaments. I mean, that's just you know, that's just the Terran patch. Well, what can you do, Papi? What can you do?
Right. Actual tournaments are coming up. We'll see what happens.